Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. We're going to be starting a new series called Expansion Team Series. Basically, the goal of this is to make an expansion team that we get put in the NBA. Each of our players on our team have an NBA player that they designed their My Player as. And we all play similarly to the players we selected. And then we're going to go play 82 games of Team Pro-Am and see the record at the end of those 82 games. And if we're over 500, we count as being in the playoffs. And if we're way over 500, we're going to seed ourselves based on our record. And then play quote unquote 7-game series. And each 7 games, if we win 4 out of the 7, we advance to the next round of the playoffs until eventually either getting eliminated or winning the finals. How we're going to have to do this, because the game is stupid and doesn't work correctly, once you hit Pro Bronze, you can no longer find opponents. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to disband the team and restart it every time we hit Pro so that we can find matchups consistently and quickly. And then we'll keep track of our record on a piece of paper and add each team up until we hit those 82 games. So the players that we're using in this is at point, we have Trae Young on a shot creating playmaking build. That's my build. He's 6'5", taller than Trae Young in real life, but he plays just like him and he has no finishing ability. At the shooting guard, we got James Harden, played by a slashing playmaker. At small forward, we have Kevin Huerter from the Atlanta Hawks. He's played by a sharpshooting facilitator. At the 4, we got Jason Tatum, played by a rebounding wing. And at the 5, we got Anthony Davis, played by a glass cleaning lockdown. He isn't an outside glass cleaning lockdown, he's an inside one. But Anthony Davis doesn't shoot that many threes, and he's a defender just like him and has inside finishing just like him, so it's close enough. So in this first game, we got matched up against an 0-2 team. They were horrible. We like to push the pace. We like to take as many threes as we can. We got a lot of shooters on our team. As you can see right there, we're hitting 34% contested greens. And we just push the pace, get threes, quick possessions, and we try to score as many points as we can. As you see, Anthony Davis with the playmaking, alley-oop to Trae Young. And every time we get a rebound, we're out. We're pressing R1, L1, we're getting the ball out, and we're trying to score as many points as we can. And obviously, as you can tell in the first game, wasn't really much of a competition. We easily won, and we all scored quite a bit of points. Also in this series, we're going to be keeping track of everyone's points per game and assists and rebounds per game, and we're going to keep track of stats, and we'll let you know at the end of each episode where everyone's standing, what our record is. After this first game, we can see that Kevin Huerter had a great game with 41 points, 7 assists, and 5 steals. He's the player of the game. Alright, hopping into the second game, we're playing the Kings. In our second game, these guys weren't great as well. It's because we're amateurs right now. They were 4-6. Coming off our first win, we were feeling pretty confident against this team, especially how the first game went. With all these players we have, we get it's an expansion team, and we get it that it's pretty unrealistic to have all these guys on a team. I mean, there's basically 4 all-stars and 1 role player on a team. So if they were to do an expansion draft, this probably wouldn't be the team. It's not super realistic, but we just wanted to have fun with it, make superstars that we play like, and see what we can do. In this second game, we basically just destroyed them all game, just like the last team. It was very, very easy. We were pushing the pace yet again. As you can see, the score is already 17-4. So in games like this, I'm not going to show any of their highlights. Eventually, when we start playing better teams, that will come where both teams' highlights will be shown, especially in close games. But as you can see, this game, it's already 26-7 at the end of the first quarter, and we are destroying them. In this game, we had things working on all cylinders. You see Anthony Davis with the inside bucket. We were just moving the ball, pushing the pace, getting all the threes we wanted. As you can see, James Harden with the step back 3, signature move. We're pushing the pace here. Kevin Huerter over to James Harden with the 3. This whole game was basically just a joke. You can see there's already people quitting right in the beginning of the game. I know we'll have a lot of these games where we're destroying teams, but there are teams that are good, and we'll have some close, intense games that I'm looking forward to putting on this video and getting you guys some entertaining content, because I really feel like this will be a very, very fun series to do, to see what record we'll end up with, how far we end up making it in the playoffs. Obviously, so far it's been 2 obliterations basically, but I know that soon we'll start to play better teams as we start to rank up, and those close games will be really, really good content. It'll be really entertaining to watch, and I hope you guys enjoy it a lot. So going back to the game, we're up 70-29 already. It's really looking bad for these guys. We get another green from Trae Young. He already has 33 and 8. We're pushing the ball up the court. Graham badge, you know what that is. It's going to be green every single time. If you guys are wondering what my jump shot is, to make it realistic for Trae Young, I did find his upper release. It's upper release 154, and I always use base 98 with all my shots. That's my favorite base in the game. But the upper release 154 really makes it look like Trae Young's IRL jump shot, which is what I was going for as well with his face scan. I wanted to make it look as real as possible, and even his accessories and shoes, I got it all to look exactly like him in real life. So as this game is wrapping up, we can see that this team had no answer for us. They couldn't stop us. They weren't guarding us. But as we start to wrap up this video, each video we're going to do 3 gameplays. As you can see, you already see the first 2. The third game, the team quit pretty early into it. But next time, you will get 3 full gameplays. As you can see, Trae Young has 54 and 15 and gets the player of the game. But like I was saying, next video, you guys should get 3 full games. And we've already played the first game in that series, and it was a very good game. That's all I'll say. So I hope you guys come back and watch that next video. As you can see, here's the end of that game when they quit. We were up by a lot. We were destroying them again. So then at the end of this video, we are 3-0.